Hello, Vibe Tribe. Happy Sunday, you guys. Let me readjust my camera here. Happy Sunday, you guys. It is 7:59. Might as well say 8 o'clock p.m. Um, I'm just at home chilling, y'all. I really have been chilling for the last maybe 2 or 3 hours. I've been here about 3 hours. Today was a really chill, slow morning. We had a lot of contractors in and out of the house today. We had the contractors finishing up the roof work that we were getting done. We had another contractor, which was a plumber, come and reroute and rewire our sprinkler system. He was here a couple of hours. After that, my daughter had her club volleyball signing. So we went to that, took care of all of that. Y'all, shout out again to the parents who have kids in any type of club sports. Y'all know fall comes in and she comes in swinging, okay? We have funds needed for back to school stuff, for backpacks and shoes and clothing. Then we have hair, nails, and toes, accessories. Then we have her club volleyball fees. Then we have her school volleyball fees. Y'all, all the things are starting to happen in July and August, baby. Never plays with me every year, never plays. But handled that today. After that, my kids ended up separating from me. Well, my daughter stayed with me. My son ended up going to his dad's because he found a car online that he was interested in. Y'all know for the last 2 months, my baby has been without a car. And I've been doing a lot of ripping and running, taking him back and forth to both of his jobs. And that doesn't include like the extra little trips to the store or dropping him off with his friends or taking him to get his hair cut or driving him to pick up something to eat, all those things in between. I have literally been mom taxi for the last 2 months. But he went with his dad today. They ended up going out to Grand Prairie, Texas, which is not too far from us, and found a car. I think the hardest part about this car journey was my son was locked in on one particular car. He's been wanting a Infiniti G37, either the S or the X model, which is more of like the sports model. Right now, all the kids are into that car. They like to do the mods on the cars. He's into like the whole car club community. So he was hell bent on that car. It was going to be an Infiniti G37. He was not trying to budge, but he ended up finding one. And crazy thing is, he found one that already had a lot of the mods that he was planning to do to it done. Now, most people will look at that like that's kind of scary. You don't know what the car has been through. His dad is big into cars. The man can build an engine. He owns his own old schools. He's been into cars ever since like I met him back in the day, 19 years ago. But dad went out with him. They test drove it. They talked to the owners. Good thing is it's only had one owner, so it's been in that same family this entire time. The guy was able to kind of teach him about the mods, tell him what he did to it, just kind of thoroughly explain everything to him. So I am so proud to say that my baby has a new car, got the car of his dreams. That's what he wanted. And I'm so proud of him, watching him save up this money and like really lock in and research and find the car that he wanted and stick to his plan was just a beautiful thing to watch. So glad that happened. He's not driving it yet. We still have to get, insurance switched over, registration, title, all that stuff done. So I'm not allowing him to drive it until it's officially in his name. So as of right now, it's parked and safe. And over the next couple of weeks, we'll work on transferring everything over. What else? Y'all, besides that, I started my dinner a little late today. I did put a roast with carrots and potatoes in the crock pot. It is, like I told y'all, 8 o'clock. I didn't start that until 5, so it's probably not going to be ready until about 10 or 10:30 tonight, which is fine. I'm letting it slow cook. I'm going to let it cook. We'll probably eat a late dinner. I'll let it cool and put the rest in the fridge, and they'll have that for leftovers tomorrow. While that's cooking, I came in my room. I tried to clean up my vanity a little bit. I'm still straightening that up. As y'all can see, I have a lot of stuff on my bed that I need to hang up, fold up, all the things. But I took a little minute to sit here and journal. And that's what made me turn my camera on, y'all. My journaling made me turn it on because I wanted to talk to y'all. I know for the last maybe couple of weeks my energy has just been kind of up and down, and it's just because so many things are moving and transpiring in my life at one time, and y'all know your girl can get overwhelmed. I've been so overstimulated and overwhelmed with everything that's going on, and today was just one of those days. Like, everything moved in slow motion for me, and it was one of those things that I needed today to say, Nikki, it's okay, calm down, you can rest, you can chill. And it's just been that Sunday for me, and I love that. And as I was journaling, I was thinking about that, and I said, let me turn this camera on, talk to my folks, and let them know like how I'm feeling right now. But this entire weekend has been really good, y'all. Saturday, I pretty much chilled too. That's when I went and got my Botox and my filler done. It was a chill day. We did run a lot of errands on Saturday, but it was still a chill day for me. Like, I didn't feel like I was behind on schedule or rushing or had to do something or had all these obligations. It was just me doing what I wanted to do on my Saturday. And then, like I said, today I woke up and just had a real slow morning and hung out with my kids. I did go to the grocery store today, picked up a couple of things that I needed to prep for the week. Now, I did see a recipe on TikTok, y'all. I love oatmeal, but I love cream of wheat even more. But I've been seeing the trend online of everybody making the overnight oats. And that's just something that I had never done. So I went to, where did I get those from? I think I got them from Burlington. It was either Burlington or TJ Maxx last week. I went and picked up the little glass jars with the lids. They're kind of shaped like a mason jar. And I said, you know what? I'm going to try overnight oats and see what the hype is about. So when I went to the store today, I got the oats. I got the, is it chia? Chia seeds. I got the yogurt, the honey, the frozen fruit, a little brown sugar, and I got some Nutella to put in for protein as well. And I prepped everything about an hour ago, put everything in the fridge. So I'm going to eat those in the morning for breakfast and see how I like them, of course, after my coffee. And yeah, I'm just going to try this week. Y'all know I don't like leftovers. So I'm going to try this week to see if I can prep my food. The thing is, like, I don't want to prep my food the night before because then once it's in the fridge, it's considered a leftover. So I have to get up a little earlier every day this week and make my breakfast in the morning and prep my lunch. And then I normally just keep it like out in my office until it's time to warm it up for lunchtime. But yeah, once it touches the fridge, y'all, I just cannot eat it. I don't know if it's something mentally that's blocking me from wanting to eat anything that's been in the refrigerator, but it's just not it for me. I don't know. Like, I literally gag, y'all, when I have to eat something that I pulled out of the fridge. I just can't do it. But yeah, y'all, this week is going to probably be a little busy for me at work. A lot of the new faculty or new hires that are coming into the school district are showing up this week for all of their training and their meet and greets and all the things. And I have to process them in, issue them laptops and keys and badges, like all the things. So that's going to start taking place on Tuesday all the way up until Thursday. I do still have to catch up on like closing out invoices and credit card reconciliations and things throughout this week so that we can roll over into this upcoming school year's budget. I also want to clean my office and do some rearranging of furniture in there. I have some things in my office like tables and chairs that I don't use. We can take those things out. What else, y'all? Really? I'm supposed to be linking up with my sorority sisters this Friday, y'all. I have not seen them since we went to Nashville. And that's been a couple of months, y'all. So it's going to be really good to like hug them and see them this Friday as well. We haven't figured out where we're going yet, but I do know Friday evening I'll be able to hang out with them. And yeah, my kids are both going to be gone with their dad this weekend. So I definitely want to find something to do and get into myself. It's been a little minute since I've like dressed up, got cutesy, and put on a cute dress with some heels. Y'all, I just want to feel sexy. I want to feel sexy and vibrant again. It's one thing to feel cute, you know, put something on like, girl, you look cute, but I haven't felt sexy in a very long time. So I'm thinking this weekend I'm gonna put on something real cute that's giving what it needs to give, and I'm gonna find somewhere to go. I don't care if I go sit at a hotel bar and have a little cocktail, or if I find a little lounge, if I go to a little karaoke spot, if I go hang out at the daiquiri shop. I don't know, y'all. I don't get out a lot, so for me it's real hard because I don't be knowing where to go, especially out here in my area. But I do want to find something cutesy to do, and maybe I'll take y'all along with me on that this weekend, but we'll see. We'll see. But I'm going to go ahead and finish cleaning off this bed and this vanity. Go ahead and prep my clothes and my work bag for the week. Hop in the shower. And then by the time I do all of that, maybe the dinner will be done. We can eat. I can put all that up. But yeah. Love y'all. Bye. Happy Monday, you guys. It is 6:30 a.m. I've been up for almost about an hour, maybe about 45 minutes now. I am fully dressed, as y'all can see, working on skincare right now. I just oiled my scalp and everything. And there's my alert that baby girl has volleyball clinics this morning. So I'm waiting on her. We have about 20 minutes before we have to get out the house. I'm going to drop her off. I don't have to pick her up today. She has a ride home. Thank God for that. So that allows me to go into work a little earlier this morning. Today is my last day of my relaxed dress code because starting tomorrow we have new faculty orientation. So I'll have to get back on my business casual wear. So I just have on this little two-piece set that I thrifted, you guys. It's just a blue top with the matching blue pants. I put on my Louis V sandals for today. And honestly, I probably shouldn't have on sandals because it's storming like hell outside. The storm actually is what woke me up this morning. It wasn't even my alarm clock. It was storming so hard. But I just wanted to be cute but comfy today at work. So that's that. I'm going to go into the office, get a couple of things done, and come on back home, y'all. Hopefully I can leave a little bit earlier. If not, of course, I'm going to leave at 2. But because I'm going in early, I want to leave early. So, yeah. I'm going to go in the kitchen, prep my lunch, load up the car so we can get up out of here. But I just wanted to check in with y'all this morning. What's up, Vibe Tribe? Welcome back. I know it has been a couple of days since I turned on my camera, y'all. It's been a lot going on. But today is Wednesday. It is July the 15th, and it's 1:59 p.m. Well, we might as well say 2 o'clock. I am just now leaving from my bariatric doctor's appointment. This is my 1.5-year checkup. As y'all can see, they did blood work today, so I'll have those results back. She said within the next 24 to 48 hours, they'll send it to me via email. I did meet with Dr. Green, who is my surgeon. I think I've told y'all before in previous vlogs, if you are looking at getting any type of bariatric surgery. So a couple of things playing against me right now. My phone was in the process of dying, so I just hooked it up to the charger, and somebody was calling at the same time. Oh, sorry, y'all. I don't have consent. But anyway, so if y'all are looking for a bariatric surgery in the Fort Worth area, Dr. Michael Green with Live by Losing, he performs his surgeries out of, I think that's Medical City. I think it was Medical City where I had mine done. I could be wrong, y'all. And he could do multiple hospitals, but I also know the hospital that I had my surgery at, he also sits on the board there. He is a GOAT, y'all. He's very personable, very knowledgeable. He's done hundreds of surgeries. They've been successful. Hey, what they say, the third time's a charm, because this camera done failed twice, y'all. I'm gonna try this again. I need to order another mount because I think this mount is just like I was saying, y'all. This mount is on its last leg. Let me hurry up and talk fast so I can close this out. Anyway, went to my 1.5-year post-op appointment today. The appointment went great. I have lost a total of 90 something pounds. But the downside is it's been 6 months since I've been here, and within the 6 months I've gained 4.2 pounds. So he wasn't really happy about that, but he wasn't too mad either, because he's like, there's people that come in that gain way more than that. So you're still on track, you're still doing good, but I'm questioning what's going on with the weight gain, because yes, you've gained 4.2 pounds. We don't want you to gain another 4 pounds before you come back in 3 months. So he did put me on a plan between now and my appointment in October, which literally is 3 months. I have to lose 8 pounds, y'all. Mind you, I'm still trying to get cleared for plastics. I want a penny. I want my tummy tuck situation done. He's not going to clear me for that until I lose all of the weight I want to lose. So between now and October, your girl is going to lose this 8 pounds if I don't lose more than that. We're going to get to it, y'all. I got to get back in that gym. I got to get back on that track. I got to get back to eating right, which I eat right now, but I need to really start back counting my calories, watching my carbs, making sure my protein intake is right. So I'm on a mission, y'all. But with all that being said, I am getting ready to go home. It's getting ready to rain here in Fort Worth. I don't know if y'all can see how gloomy it just got all of a sudden. But I'm getting ready to go home, eat me some lunch, and then chill a little bit before I have to take my son to work. He has to be at work at 5 today, I believe. 5 or 5:30. So I'm going to chill a little bit before I have to take him. And yeah, y'all. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Let me get some hand sanitizer. Because, baby, touching on the elevator buttons and the door to get in and out is not for the weak, okay? But that's all I had to tell y'all, honestly. I ain't got nothing else going on. Love y'all, bye. What's up, Vibe Tribe? Happy Friday. I am just leaving my doctor's appointment with my OBGYN. As y'all know, I came to the appointment before they referred me to go do another transvaginal ultrasound and an MRI to see what's going on with my uterus and fibroids, which that is what they have diagnosed me with. So I had to come back today to do my annual pap smear and talk to the physician assistant about my MRI results. So we have the MRI results. Just did the pap smear, so of course I have to wait on the results from that, which I know that's gonna be good, y'all. Your girl is clean, okay? Your girl takes care of herself. But as far as the MRI go, they did find of course they found small fibroids around my uterus, but there's one that's very concerning to them. They said that it is measuring at 8.3 centimeters. And from my understanding, that's pretty big. She gave me a couple of my options, and it all boils down to either a myomectomy or a hysterectomy, which I know a little bit about each, but I haven't fully dived in and did my research on both of them. So I'm going to do that over the weekend. They did schedule me for a surgical consult with the surgeon that would be doing my surgery. And I want to say, what date did we schedule that on? It's sometime in August. It's August 17th. That is my consult. So I'll come back, I'll talk to the surgeon, and we'll figure out if the myomectomy route is better or the hysterectomy route is better. Of course, they asked me if I want to have more kids. You know, what does that look like for me in the future? And in honesty, y'all, I don't. I don't. I have a 19-year-old. I have a 15-year-old. I think that ship has sailed for me. So I just kind of got to weigh my options. I'm going to go home and do research on both and see what the pros and cons of each one are. But I'm so happy that I found out exactly what the problem is. Y'all, I've been to so many doctors, so many emergency rooms within the last 6 months, and I've been told so many different things, from a cancerous mass to fibroids to just regular abdominal pain to, oh, it's nothing. We didn't find nothing. So yeah, she did confirm that is why my periods are heavy. That's why I have a lot of abdominal pain, back pain. that's why I've been suffering for so many years, is due to these fibroids, y'all, that I did not even know that I had. But I'm just, thank God. I just thank God it's not cancerous. It's not, it could have been worse, y'all. It could have been worse. So glory to God on that. I actually was at my nail appointment. Y'all, look at my nails. I was at my nail appointment and they were so backed up and behind that I told my nail lady just stop where she was. I had to run over here, come to my doctor's appointment, and then I would come back. So now I'm headed back there to get my nails done. I have dinner tonight with my sorority sisters, so I got to go home and prep for that. It's been a busy day, y'all. It's been a busy morning, actually. I've been up, boots on the ground this morning. I had to run and pay bills. Just all the things. So let's go back to the nail shop, finish up on these nails, get home, try to figure out what I'm wearing tonight, take a shower, get myself ready, and wind down, okay? I'll talk to y'all later. What's up, Vibe Tribe? Happy Friday night. It is 10:56. I just got home not too long ago from hanging out with my sorority sisters. We went to Dallas to Culinary Dropout. Y'all, that is one of my favorite places to go. Me and my best friend used to frequent there a lot for dinner on our Fridays or Saturday nights. So it was really bittersweet to go back there because the last time I've been there was with her, and that was June of last year. We went to celebrate her birthday there, and y'all know she passed away in July of last year. So yeah, y'all, we went to Culinary Dropout. We had a good time. The drinks was hitting, y'all. I don't remember the drinks ever being that strong, but they were extremely strong tonight. I had steak. One of my friends had steak, and then my other friend had the fried chicken, which I didn't even know they had fried chicken, y'all. But we had a ball. We laughed and drank and ate. We sat there for a good 2 hours and just socialized. They had a young lady there that was singing tonight. She had her guitarist there with her. She did really good. She was doing a lot of Olivia Dean covers, and she did Tennessee Whiskey, which she did a really good job on that as well. So it was a blast, y'all. Just got home, getting ready to take off my makeup, hop in the shower. There is a show on Peacock that everybody is telling me to watch. So I am going to watch. I think it has Regina Hall in it. Is it Regina Hall or Regina King? I always get them mixed up. I think it's Hall, Regina Hall. So I'm going to watch that tonight and just kind of chill, y'all. I got to get up in the morning and go check on my Indie Clover booth, do a little restock. I might go thrifting a little bit tomorrow too. I don't know. We'll see. And then honestly, come on back to the house. I don't have any plans this weekend. My kids are gone with their dad, so they won't be home till Sunday evening. And like I said, I literally don't have any plans. So yeah, it's going to be a pretty chill weekend for me unless I find something to do or find something to get into. But I just wanted to turn the camera on and check in with y'all, but I'm going to go take my makeup off, take a shower, and call it a night. Love y'all. Bye. Happy Saturday, y'all. It is 10:30 a.m. and I've been up since about, I'm going to say about 7:15, 7:30, somewhere in there. I had to be up early this morning to go to Indie Clover to restock our booth this morning. They start doing it at 8. I got there around 9 o'clock this morning. It only took me about 30 minutes to add some more things to the booth. When I left there, of course, y'all, I went to Starbucks and got me some coffee and a croissant. And I just left out of Haltom Thrift here in Fort Worth off of Alta Mesa and grabbed a few pieces. I'm going to go home, try everything on, wash it, see what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to put in the booth for restock on either Monday or Tuesday. That's going to be the next time I restock the booth. But y'all, I've just been up and at it running errands. Like I said, it's 10:30. I have a therapy session at 12 noon. So I'm getting ready to... I'm getting ready to head back home on my side of town so that I can do my virtual session. Y'all, my phone is like beeping nonstop. But, and my hair is getting caught in my purse. What's going on this morning, y'all? My hair is literally caught in the zipper of my purse. All right, but I'm gonna head back on my side of town so I can do therapy at 12. And then I'm probably going to clean up around my house. I have some clothes that I need to fold. I want to disinfect my bathroom, my guest bathroom area. And I also want to like vacuum all of the floors. Like my living room needs to be vacuumed. My bedroom needs to be vacuumed. Upstairs in the theater room needs to be vacuumed. I'm not going to worry about my kids' room. I'm going to let them worry about that when they get home tomorrow. But I definitely want to vacuum the floors. And they say it's going to be 100 degrees today, so I might wait and do it later on this evening. But I did go and purchase some fall decor for my front porch area. So I'm going to go in the garage and pull out my fall totes and see what all I have in there and start decorating my house for fall. I know, it's middle of July. It's still summer. Fall doesn't hit till towards the end of August, but I decided that this year I want to actually enjoy my decor a little more. Typically, I put out my decor like either the week of or the week before, and then I'm taking it right back down the week after. So I want to go ahead and decorate my front porch and get everything cutesy and just kind of start adding pieces to it all the way up until August so I can enjoy my fall decor more. And then once I take my fall decor down, I'll put my Halloween stuff out a little early. And I'm actually going to do Christmas early this year too. I did Christmas early last year, y'all. I started putting my Christmas stuff up literally right after Thanksgiving, like the day after Thanksgiving. So I'm going to do that again just because, y'all, I put up 5 Christmas trees every year. We put lights on the house. We decorate the front porch. We decorate the lawn for Christmas. So why not enjoy those things for a couple of months? So yes, I am going to start decorating early. But let's head home, get ready for therapy, and I might get on camera and show y'all pulling all the stuff out of my garage for fall. I have so much decor. So I want to pull some stuff out, see what I'm going to keep, see what I'm going to donate and get rid of this year, and then see what all I have left to buy. I know I did not buy a doormat because I think I already have one, so I didn't want to double buy things. But there's a lot of other things that I do need too. So let's get home. Happy Sunday, y'all. It is 3:31 p.m. I just walked in the door about 20 to 25 minutes ago. I am getting ready to start prepping everything for the week, y'all. I just found out my kids will not be back home until Tuesday. So y'all know normally on Sundays I cook like a big Sunday dinner every Sunday. Didn't have to do that today, so I'm just gonna make me some nachos since it's just me. I'm also gonna go ahead and prep my spinach and egg bites for breakfast throughout the week this week. I'm gonna make me a sweet potato with some ground turkey for lunch this week. And then I also pulled out my salmon to defrost. That's what I'm gonna cook for tomorrow. I'm gonna make my salmon pasta. So I took that out. I also took out my berry medley, y'all. This is what I use to top my overnight oats, my berries, and my granola. So I took this out because it's frozen. I need it to defrost as well. And yeah, y'all, just all the things. I went to the grocery store today. I went by Ross and picked up a few things, which I'll show that to y'all a little later. I also went by Goodwill. I found a couple of things there and came on back home, y'all, because it's like 98 degrees outside, which it feels like it's over 100, and your girl don't like that heat. So I'm back in the house, getting ready to cook, prep everything for the week. Once I'm done with all the food stuff, I do have some clothes that I need to fold up. And then I'm gonna wait till the sun goes down a little bit and start prepping my porch because I'm gonna jump on that early and go ahead and start decorating for fall. But my porch is so dusty and dirty. I need to sweep. I need to wipe down my front door really good. I need to pull up those old mats that are out there. And I also need to go in the garage and pull my fall totes down just so I can see what I do have and what I don't have. And then like I told y'all the other day, me and my daughter went to Hobby Lobby and we picked up a lot of things there. Right now, all of their fall decor is 40 to 55% off. So y'all get to Hobby Lobby, stock up on your stuff early because y'all know the girlies are going to start coming in next month, end of next month, and wipe the store out. So get in there now and get everything y'all need. But slow Sunday for me as usual. This is what I wore today, y'all. This whole outfit is thrifted from Goodwill, by the way. I have on this cute white little square neck t-shirt, this pink little athletic skirt, and I took off my shoes, but I had on my white and silver Nike runners, and I had my Lululemon bag wrapped around me today. But this was the outfit from running errands today. Very cute, very chill. So yeah, let's get to cooking and chill for the rest of the day.
Like the boy with the big old chains, ride around town in the big old range. I knew it when I rock big old chains. Not a little nigga doing big old things. Would you look at that? I came back for just to get to you, like you asked for. Man, that thing in them jeans too fat for. Bring it down, so I caught off the backboard. I told her, baby girl, come here. Know I run the town even when I ain't from there. And I brag hardly, but just to show up at this party I made with your nigga making one get. That's unfair, but so is life. Take a chance, roll the dice. Money can't buy your love, cause it's overpriced. Don't overthink, just hope it's right. I'm only here for the night. We got a good thing. Don't know if I'm...
All right, y'all. It is 5:52 p.m. and I am officially done with all of my cooking and meal prep for the week. Y'all, it feels so good to get things done early and out the way so you can enjoy the rest of your evening. So everything has been prepped, it's cooled, it's in the fridge. I even did my overnight oats. I even prepped like my lunch box, so it's ready. I just have to throw everything in it in the morning and out the door. I even cooked dinner. I've already eaten my dinner for the night. Y'all, dishes are washed and cleaned, put up. I've loaded the dishwasher, unloaded the dishwasher. Y'all, it just feels so good to be done with everything. So I'm finally sitting down, enjoying me a 0 sugar root beer. And I've been just like snacking on these Welch's fruit snacks. And I want to get into what I grabbed today at Ross and Goodwill. So let's get into it. All right, so we'll start with Ross, y'all. I went in there just to look at their shoes, but I ended up looking at a bunch of other things too. But as far as the shoes go, these cute little platform sandals, y'all, they were $14.99. They're actually marked down on clearance. I don't know if y'all can see the little pink tag, but $14.99. Look how cute they are. They have this little adjustable strap, which I'm probably going to adjust it to fit my foot. But I feel like these will be really cute with like a sundress. So that's the vibe I'm going for with those. And then I also picked up these really cute little strappy heels sandals. These were $22.99. Y'all, just a really cute sandal. I tried it on in the store and it's super cute. They also had this Aveeno gift set. Y'all, I use Aveeno body wash and lotion. It's like my go-to. I love it. So this one has the body wash, the body lotion, and the skin relief repairing hand mask. Never used that before, but this whole set was $9.99. And then I also grabbed some little goodies while I was in there. I got the Laura Geller. Y'all know last time I went, I got her lipstick. So today I got the glossy lip oil in glass half full. And then I also got the one in Beachy Peachy. And then they also had my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation. I grabbed one of those as well. I literally just bought or restocked my Fenty Beauty from Sephora maybe a couple of weeks ago, but I went ahead and grabbed this anyway because that'll save me a trip in a couple of months. Grab that. Next up from Ross, y'all, this bag is heavy. I also got some Summer's Eve Amber Nights Daily Refreshing Cloth. I like to just throw these in my purse and go. This is really good for your little pocketbook when it's sweating, especially now in the summer when the temperature is really high. These are good to throw into your purse or your bag. Keep them in the glove box in your car. Whatever floats your boat. Grab those. And then also got me some Gurananda anti-gingivitis oral rinse. So some mouthwash. Grab that while I was in there. And then let's just say I went a little crazy on the notebooks.
I have an addiction, y'all, to the James Burke collection. If y'all don't know about James Burke, Google it, find it online, go into your local Ross back in the notebook section. James Burke is where it's at. Every notebook that I have right now in my possession is a James Burke. Like, seriously. And I think I like them so much because they come with the different subjects or like tabs. So for example, these two are 3 subject notebooks, and I like how they have the dividers to divide. And the reason being is because when I'm in school and I'm taking multiple classes, like this one notebook can be for 3 classes. And I just love that for me. I also grabbed this one while I was in there. It's also a James Burke. I think this one has 1, 2, 3, 4. This one has 6 sections. So this is probably the one that I'm getting ready to use for grad school coming up, because I can use this notebook for 6 classes. But like I said, I grabbed the 3 subject ones in 3 different colors: black, red, and green. I'm obsessed, y'all. I'm obsessed. All right, so let's get into the Goodwill haul. I didn't go crazy in there today like I usually would. It was a little packed in there today. I think because I went later than usual. I would normally get to Goodwill like around 11 or 12 o'clock in the morning, early afternoon. I got there like after 2 today, so yeah, it was a little crazy. But they had these H&M little kitten heels, y'all, and to most people these are probably ugly, but to me they're really cute because I wear oversized slacks to work, and these will be so cute like peeping out from my slacks. So I did get these. They were literally $8, y'all. All their shoes are normally like $8 or $9, so I'm gonna wipe these down really good, but I think they're so cute. Also picked up these New Day sandals with the little glitter. Y'all, my camera is not focusing, but the little glitter straps on them, these are so cute, and we love a chunky heel. So these could also work for work, and these could also work for like going out on the weekend, night out on the town type of situation. Next up, this really cute blouse, y'all, that I can pair with maybe like some cream or tan like slacks to work. I love the detail on it, and I could just see myself wearing some really chunky gold statement jewelry with this shirt. So that's cute. Also, this little cream colored dress by Emma and Michelle, and I'm actually gonna pair this. It has a little belt on here, so I'm gonna tie the belt to give it like a cinched waist. I can't talk, y'all. I'm going to tie the belt to give it a cinched waist look, but then I'm gonna put a chunky chain belt on top of it. So this is gonna be cute for work as well. And then lastly, I got this little satin little cami or tank, and I'm actually gonna pair this with, I just purchased some green lace print pants from another Goodwill location. No, actually I got those from Haltom Thrift, and I was looking for a little tank to go with it, so finally got the tank, y'all. But that was my finds for today. I'm getting ready to put everything up, throw everything away. I'm gonna fold some clothes and catch up on my shows, y'all. That's it. Your girl is in for the night. It's 6 o'clock. I'm in. Everything's done. I'm proud of myself. So I'll catch y'all in the next clip. Love you. Bye.
What's up, Vibe Tribe? Welcome back to my channel. I know it has been a couple of days since I have actually vlogged or even turned this camera on, y'all. Today is July the 24th. It is 11:28 a.m. And honestly, I can't even recall the last time I turned the camera on. I just really needed to decompress, take a breather, and just spend time with myself, spend time with my kids, get a lot of things in my life back in order. I get so caught up in like the everyday mundane of schedule, this, and I just go. And sometimes like I forget to stop and smell the roses. So that's kind of what's been going on. And I just decided to not turn the camera on and just enjoy the simple things. But I am back to vlogging, y'all. Just here to catch y'all up on a lot of things. Nothing too much has really been going on. I think I already told y'all that I decided to stay with my current employer. I was granted a new position, great pay, great benefits, and it just makes sense to stay, you know, where I've been for the last 3 years. Y'all, my bracelet just keeps getting caught to everything. But yeah, it just makes sense to stay where I've been at for the last 3 years. They were very accommodating, so I appreciate that. And yeah, so I roll over into that position on August the 1st. So right now I still have my same hours, same schedule. And as y'all can see, today is Friday. I typically don't work on Fridays, but I am working remotely from home today because we're gearing up for back to school, and your girl had about 3 virtual meetings today. So just finished one, I'm prepping for the next one, and then the other one I roll right into it after I hang up from the second one. So I should be done with work and everything today about 1:30, 2 o'clock will be latest. But yeah, so I'm just sitting here doing that. I'm also catching up on like some things around my house as far as me needing to pay my own bills, cleaning my kitchen, washing a load of laundry. I love remote work from home days because it's like I can get multiple things done at once. Another thing that I want to work on this weekend, y'all, as y'all can see all these bags over here in this corner, I went to Hobby Lobby over a week ago, y'all, and bought a bunch of stuff to decorate my front porch for fall. And I just have not had the time to do it between my kids' work schedule, volleyball schedule, me working, all the things, y'all. I just haven't had time to do that. So this weekend, I'm gonna kind of slow down a little bit and get some things done around my house as well. What else has been going on, y'all? I hung out recently with my sorority sisters last weekend, and that was a ball. We went to Culinary Dropout in Dallas. Their food is always bomb. The environment, the atmosphere is always tea. If y'all have not went there, go show them some love. I am gonna meet them this Sunday as well. We have brunch planned, but we haven't figured out where we're going yet. I am going to hang out with my little sister and my daddy tonight. My daddy takes us out like on a daddy-daughter date once a month. So that is supposed to be later on tonight around 7 o'clock. As y'all can see, I'm not prepared for that, y'all. My hair is not done. My eyelashes are not done. Last night, I was up until 1:30 in the morning taking down my braids. Yeah, I took down my braids. And in the process of doing that, I watched the movie Obsession. I'm just going to say, I turned the TV off and was like, what the hell did I just watch? It's a very weird movie, y'all. If y'all haven't seen it, go watch it. I like everybody to watch things for themselves and gather your own point of what you think the movie was or how you think it was. But I'm curious to know if y'all have seen it. Drop it in the comments and let me know what y'all think about Obsession, because it was really weird to me. It was really weird. I had to pray afterwards. It was really weird. But yeah, y'all, nothing going on over here. I'm going to finish out my work day, pay these bills, clean up my kitchen, fold some laundry, and then I'll probably get out a little later on today, maybe like around 3 or 4, and see if I can get my lashes done. I'm going to call my lash tech in a little bit, see if she can do them around 3 o'clock, and then come on back home and get ready for this dinner date tonight. But that's that, y'all. Just checking in. Love y'all. Bye. Y'all, it is 1:31 p.m. and I have finally wrapped up my work day. I actually thought I wasn't going to be done until about 2 or 2:30, but it ended early because we got the meeting out the way. Plus, there was a lot of like missing information, so I have to do a follow-up with them on Monday morning. So now that I'm done, I am going to clean off my dining room table. I've been sitting here all morning working, y'all, and you know, when you sitting at something that you usually don't sit at, you notice like little things. I've noticed so many fingerprints and food marks and all that on this table, and I don't eat at this table or usually sit over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean it off really good, and then I can go ahead and get dressed and get started with my day. My son has to be at work at 5:30, so whatever me and my daughter end up going to do, I know that we need to be back on this side of town between
4:30 and 5 o'clock to make sure that we get him to work on time. And my daddy actually just canceled our dinner plans for tonight. He said that he ended up having to work. He's on call. So we're going to reschedule our daddy-daughter dinner until Sunday night. So that frees up my evening, and I'm happy about that. But it's just making sure that my son gets to work, that I get him picked up from work. And I think he's going to go spend the weekend out at his dad's house. So his dad stays about 50 to 55 minutes away from me. So I'm trying to figure out now if I want to drive him out that way or get him an Uber, because we still have some things that we're working on when it comes to the new car that he got, y'all. It's not fully registered. It's not in his name yet. And I just don't feel comfortable with him driving the vehicle while it's still in someone else's name. We did put the insurance on it, but the title, the registration, all of the important paperwork, we have not flipped over yet. So I'm probably, if I don't drive him out to his dad's house, I'll definitely get him an Uber out there. But I'll figure out what that looks like later on this evening. So let's get this table cleaned, go get dressed, and get started with our day. All right, Vibe Tribe. So it is 7:57 p.m. I just got home for a brief intermission, okay, because I have to go drop my son off at his dad's house within the next hour or so. But I came home, unloaded my car. I'm gonna chill for a few minutes. I'm actually watering my front yard as well while I wait on him to take a shower and get ready to leave for the weekend. But me and baby girl ended up going to Grand Prairie today to visit the Coach outlet. Now, y'all, I am a Coach girly through and through, okay? We normally go to the Coach outlet that's in North Fort Worth. Like, I think it's the Tanger outlet close to Texas Motor Speedway. But today we decided to go to Grand Prairie. And I was always under the assumption that that is also a Tanger outlet. But I found out today it's called Grand Prairie Premium Outlet. Didn't know that. I was like Googling Tanger outlet in Grand Prairie, Texas, and nothing was coming up. Duh, because that's not what it's called. But anyway, we went to Coach. Baby girl ended up getting her some really cute baby blue Coach slides with the signature C's all over them. They ate down. They were so cute. The store was so busy though, and it was just so many people. It was really uncomfortable to shop because just everywhere you move, you're like, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. I don't like those type of shopping experiences. I want to be able to navigate through the store, move freely, you know, touch things, try on things, look in the mirror. There was no space for that today. But we did each get something. She got the slides, y'all. And I ended up getting the Coach Molly bag. Y'all, look at this. Black on black. Isn't she tea? Okay, focus. She's tea, y'all, and she's regular price $378. I got her for $151, so you can't beat that. I love that she has the middle zippered part, and then it has the 2 slots on each side. She comes with the strap as well, which I probably won't carry the strap. I don't know. I'm gonna try it on and see what it looks like, but she's just so tea, and she's really cute as like an everyday bag. And she's a lot bigger than the Nolita, because this is the one that I'm currently carrying. And y'all, my cell phone won't even fit in this one. I think I have my car key, my lip gloss, my little slim Coach wallet, card wallet. You know what? Let's just see. Let's just see. Actually, yes. I have my key, my car key, lip gloss, and my Coach wallet. I have my earpiece for my phone, and I have a couple of sticks of gum, y'all. And that's about all it's gonna fit in the Nolita. I feel like this is cute if you're just like out and about running errands, because this is what I had on today. But I feel like she is just the ultimate baddie, like everyday bag, whether I wear her with the strap or not. But that's what I got today. We also ended up going to eat at a place in Arlington, downtown Arlington, called
the Tipsy Oak. I think that's what it was called. Y'all, I've never been there. And it's been years since I've been to downtown Arlington too. For those of y'all that don't know, fun fact, I stayed in Arlington over 6 years, y'all. Loved it out there. Did not like the traffic. Because I started off staying close to Cowboy Stadium, and it was a headache and a nightmare for me to get home every night. But then I migrated closer towards the Mansfield side, a lot calmer over there. But then I ended up moving from there and moved to Fort Worth around 2018, and I've been in Fort Worth ever since. But it was just really nostalgic going back to Arlington today because they've built a lot of new things. Like downtown Arlington doesn't even look the same as when I was over there 2015, 2016 time frame. Looks completely different. Around the stadium looks a little different. And even like going down Cooper, they've built so many new places on Cooper, especially like around the UTA, the college campus area. So really fun times. Me and my daughter enjoyed, just driving around over there, looking at all the new stuff today. But that's that, y'all. So I actually have a lunch outing planned tomorrow around 1 o'clock. So after I drop my son off, I'm going to skedaddle back home and try to prepare for that. Tomorrow I have like a lot of moving pieces. I do have a mobile mechanic that's coming over here in the morning to look at my old car that's sitting outside to let me know what's wrong with it and how much it's going to cost to get that repaired. After that, I have a lunch outing, which I don't know what I'm going to wear for that shit, how I'm going to wear my hair. So I definitely got to get back on this side of town so I can gather myself for everything that I have going on tomorrow. But yeah, besides that, y'all, today was slow boogie. It was slow boogie. I'm going to go in here and eat my leftovers from Tipsy Oak, wait on him to finish showering and getting ready to go, drive him about 45, 50 minutes to his dad's house, come back, shower, and chill for the rest of the evening. Talk to y'all later. What's up, Vibe Tribe? It is Saturday, and it is 7:35 p.m. in the evening. I am just walking back in the door. I came home earlier to grab baby girl and take her to go get something to eat for dinner. But I went on a little lunch adventure today with one of my friends, had a great time. We were gonna go to Bird and Branch downtown Fort Worth to eat, but unfortunately they close every day, I guess at 2, and then reopen at 4 or 5 for like the dinner crew or dinner, I don't know, y'all know what I'm trying to say, the dinner people. Okay, well, listen, they close at 1 every day, or no, they close at 2, and then they reopen at 4 or 5 in the evening for dinner. That's what I was trying to say. But anyway, we ended up going to Kinsey in Fort Worth, which is over off of the University, 7th Street University area. And y'all, it was really a nice, dope little spot. We sat out on the patio, even though it was like 80 something today. They had the little misters going and the fans blowing, and then it sits right on the lake, so it wasn't too hot. The food was definitely a 9 out of 10 for me, and the only reason I'm not scoring it 10 out of 10 is because I want to go back to the restaurant at nighttime to get the cutesy little nighttime vibe on the lake there. But this is the dress that I wore, y'all. Let me show y'all the dress. I got this dress from, excuse me, I'm getting ready to fold clothes, but I got this dress from Burlington, y'all. It's a cute little halter like dress, really flowy. I love dresses that have like the liner on it. Let me close my door because the dryer is really loud. But I love dresses that have like the little lining under it to where they're not super see-through. But this is what I wore. And I wore it with these cute little Andiamo platform sandals, which were really cute. Not only are they cute, y'all, they're comfortable too. But I felt like this was cutesy to sit on the patio and have lunch. Of course, I've eaten my lipstick off, but I had a pink lip. I had this little shell-like jewelry that I got from Burlington. These cute little earrings that came from Shein. Of course, my mixed metals, my watches, and my bracelets. I kept it kind of light, y'all. I did. I kept it kind of light.
But this was the outfit of the day. I just got home, like I told y'all. I'm getting ready to catch up on some of my YouTube videos. Y'all know I be watching my girl, Lil Montalia. So I'm about to catch up on her videos while I fold clothes. And then I'm going to shower and get in my jammies early tonight. Y'all know normally I don't shower or take my bath till like 10 or 11 o'clock at night every night. I want to be showered and in my jammies before 9 p.m. It's almost 7:40. I think I could do it. Fold these clothes, put them up, shower, scrub my face, do all my skincare, all the things. Have my pajamas on before 9. I am going to go in there and clean down my kitchen cabinets, put the dishes up from the dishwasher. And I also took out a roast earlier today. I might throw that in the crock pot and let it cook overnight. Actually, no, because I don't want my crock pot going overnight while we're asleep. So I'm going to wake up early in the morning, throw the roast in the crock pot, and let it slow cook all day. And yeah, that's it, y'all. Your girl getting into bed early. Watch me.
Oh, what's up, Vibe Tribe? Happy Sunday, y'all. It is 10:48 a.m. I've been up since about 9:30 this morning. Just finished getting dressed and prepping and getting ready to start my day, y'all. I have a 12 o'clock appointment to go and get my lashes done this morning, so I'm gonna go do that. I want to look presentable at work this week. I have a presentation to give tomorrow afternoon at work, so I just want to make sure that I look up to par. I have not wore lashes this entire past week, y'all, so it's about that time. So 12 o'clock appointment to do that. And then I have a 1 p.m. lunch date with my sorority sisters. We are going out to eat to Papados today, so I'm going to do that as well. I also had dinner later on tonight around 7 with my sister and my daddy, but unfortunately my daddy has some things come up at work, so he had to cancel, so we're not going to do that. So instead of going to dinner tonight, I believe when I leave from my lunch date with the sorority sisters, I am going to go by the grocery store, pack up on some things here at the house that we need for the week, and then I'm going to come on home and chill, y'all. I'm going to come on home and chill. I have been enjoying being in my pajamas before 8 or 9 p.m. every night. It's just, I don't know, y'all. Like last night, I was in my PJs around like 8:30. I had showered, did skincare in my pajamas. The kitchen was clean. The candle was lit. Your girl was in the bed just watching movies all night until I fell asleep. It was just a good feeling. And it's been a long time since I've been able to just decompress, turn off, and just relax. So I'm enjoying having an early start to getting myself prepared for bed, if that makes sense. I think I said it the right way. But yeah, y'all, that's really what my Sunday consists of. I don't have anything planned. My son is still at his dad's house, so I don't know if I'm gonna have to go pick him up or if he's gonna end up Ubering home because he's still not driving his car yet. There's still some things that we are working on with it before we switch everything over into his name. But yeah, besides that, real cool, real chill, real laid back Sunday. I'm gonna go ahead and leave. Like I said, it's 10:50 now. My appointment is not till 12 noon. So I was gonna leave out the house about 11:15, 11:20, go to Starbucks, get me some coffee and a croissant, and then meet my last check at her shop. They open at 12, so I'm her first client for the day. So I'm gonna try to get there about 11:50. Normally when she pulls up early, she's like, girl, come on in, let's get started. So I'm gonna try to get there at 11:50 so I can knock that out and then head across town to Papados. I'm assuming I'll be there on time, y'all. It doesn't take my lash check long. I know some girls say they go to their lash check and it takes them an hour or an hour and a half to get their lashes done. Never that. I think the longest I've been with her was like 45 minutes. But typically 30 minutes, I'm in and out. So I should be getting to Papados early. And if that's the case, that's fine. I can read, journal, whatever in my car until it's time to go in. But that's the day, y'all. Let me get up out of here. Hello, Vibe Tribe. Happy Tuesday. It is 2:37 p.m. I just got home about 15-20 minutes ago, and I brought in all of my totes and my signs, and my wreaths because I am about to transform this house for the fall. I don't want to wait till August next month. I'm gonna go ahead and utilize this week and do a little bit every day this week until my house is fully flipped and it's fall up in here, y'all. I have decided that this year I'm going to start decorating at least 2 to 3 weeks in advance so that I can have time to enjoy the things that I buy. Normally, fall, Halloween, I push it and wait till like mid-September or early October, and the decor is only out for a few weeks before I have to flip it again for Christmas. So we're not doing that this year. We're gonna go ahead and start decorating. As y'all can see, I've hung my wreath on my pantry door, and there's some things that I bought a few weeks ago from Hobby Lobby. So right now I'm just I have multiple tasks going on. I have the fall decorating going on. I have preparing for my next week's Indie Clover booth going on, and then I have some bags over here that I'm putting some donation things in because Salvation Army is coming in 2 weeks to pick those things up. So let's try to close out some of these tasks, okay? Let's get some stuff done. Okay, so I wanted to show y'all my dining room table before. This little pink bag is my Indie Clover stuff, so I'm getting ready to zip that up and go put that in the trunk of my car. And then that red wreath over there is a wreath that's gonna go on my front door. So I'm gonna show y'all the before and after of my porch too whenever I get there. But as y'all can see, I'm starting with the blank canvas on my table here. But I am getting ready to try to figure out what I'm gonna do centerpiece wise, plate setting wise. Not that I'm hosting or having anything, I don't think. It's like way too early to figure out if I'm gonna do Thanksgiving or Christmas. But the table's gonna be set. So just wanna show y'all the before and then I'll come back and show y'all the after. Okay, y'all, so 30 minutes later, and here's the progress so far. Dining room table is almost complete. I'm thinking because my table is bigger than the usual dining table that I might need a bigger floral centerpiece. So this is just probably gonna be temporary, but let me bring y'all a little closer. As y'all can see, I put this colorful pumpkin runner. I put the pompous fall colored flower arrangement in the middle and just a different assortment of pumpkins on each side of the flower arrangement. I also went ahead, well, my daughter, she went ahead and set the table for 8 people. And I've had these plates, y'all, no lie, probably about 4 or 5 years. So we put these cute little pumpkin plates on each one. And then the ones on the end have a different kind of plate because I didn't have enough of these. But that's what I've done so far. If I turn y'all this way, I am, look, she don't want to be in the camera. Girl, get off of the floor. Y'all, she was trying to run so fast. Anyway, I'm cleaning the stove right now because I'm getting ready to set my fall decor on the stove. I have these cute little like casserole dishes. This was the pumpkin one. I also have a really small green one, and then I have one that is actually shaped like a little pie, y'all. I like to set those on the stove as decor. So I'm cleaning my stove and oven first before I set those out. And then I'm going to move some of the things. I have a lot of stuff on my counter. I'm gonna take everything off, wipe down my counter spaces, and put some decor there. I have a really cute tree right here. I don't know if y'all can see it, and it's battery operated, so it lights up. And then I have these cute little signs, or I don't know, whatever you call them, y'all. I can't talk. I can't never talk, but I'm gonna find some way to incorporate those on my countertops as well. Once I get done with inside the house, I'll probably move to the porch, but it's 100 degrees outside right now, y'all. I just cannot fathom being on my porch right now. I also, let me show y'all under my TV. She's running again from the camera in case y'all wanted to know. But this is the area in front of the TV, y'all. I had this little garland. This is probably old as hell, y'all. Probably 7+ years old. I do need to get another like garland. But found this little garland. These two pumpkins on the end were actually pillows. Last year I had them on my couch with a blanket, which was really cute. But I thought let's put them up here this year. And then we incorporated some more of the smaller different assortment of ornaments. But I don't know, y'all. It's not giving what I wanted to give, but it's a temporary fix. So we're gonna leave it like this for right now until I find something else. We also put a few little pumpkins on my coffee table, which y'all can't see right now. And then I have my candle sitting in a candle holder that has pumpkins around it. So yeah, it's almost fall, y'all, around here, okay? But let me get back to cleaning the kitchen, cleaning off my counters, close it out with the finale of everything. So we'll be back. What's up, Vibe Tribe? Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to make sure that I go ahead and close out this vlog because it's been an ongoing running vlog for a few days now, and we are ending the month of July. Today is July 30th, so I definitely want to close out this vlog for July and open a fresh one for you guys for August, because August, we are hitting the ground running. It is a new work schedule for me. It is back to school for my daughter. It is starting up school volleyball season, and all the things are happening in August, y'all. So with that being said, it is 4:37 p.m. I just walked in the door about 10 minutes ago from work. I had to work late today because I went in late this morning. I am so happy and so excited to announce that my son got his brand new car. Well, it's new to him, but he finally got his dream vehicle, y'all. My son has been saying he wants a Infiniti G37 for the longest. We finally got the car. He's actually been having it for about 2 weeks now, but it's been parked at his dad's house getting serviced and maintenance and all the work done on it to make sure that it's good for him and safe for him to drive. This morning we went and did the title transfer, the registration, got new plates and everything for it so he can officially drive the vehicle as of today. Y'all, he's so excited because he's off work, and so him and his friends are going to get together and go bowling tonight. So it'll be like his first time really driving it and the first time that his friends see the vehicle. So if y'all remember being teenagers and having your own car and driving it and showing it off to your friends for the first time, y'all know exactly how he feels. But with that being said, my daughter is upstairs asleep. I just got home. I'm getting ready to wind down. I'm gonna cook something quick for dinner. I'm thinking about just doing like some chicken fried rice and maybe like some orange chicken on the side in case they want to throw extra chicken in it. But something quick and easy tonight. I have some clothes that I need to wash and fold. I was gonna wait till this weekend to strip my bedding and wash everything down, but I'm thinking about going ahead and starting this now so that it's ready to go back on the bed by tonight. So I might go ahead and wash my bedding as well. I need to vacuum in here. It is a mess. Just, you know, pick up a little bit, clean up around the house. I'm not doing a whole deep clean, but just kind of spot checking some things. Other than that, I also need to sit down tonight and do my bills because tomorrow is Friday. And as y'all know, every Friday morning I log in and pay bills. So I need to do those tonight, budget for the weekend and this upcoming week. Yeah, y'all, it ain't much going on as usual. Like I said, hopefully August will be filled with some more exciting things because of the back to school, back to work thing. I know I probably vlog a little bit with my daughter shopping for back to school, getting her hair done. I plan on getting my hair and nails and things done for back to work. So I should have some better things for y'all to see in August. But thank you guys for always holding your girl down. Make sure you continue to like, comment, subscribe, and share, you guys. And stay tuned for the next video. Vibe Tribe, as always, I love y'all down. Bye.